Hey guys, LegoMan7777 doing a review on the Gungan sub. Let's get started. Alright, so Gungan sub. Alright, ages 8 to 14, number 94.99. It has 465 pieces and is $69.99. Which, in my opinion, I don't think is too bad of a price. It's got the size to back it up. So here we got Queen Amidala, Qui-Gon Jinn, Jar Jar Binks, and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Let's look at the back real quick. We got our features, whatnot, our schematics, a little scene, and another little scene. So I already tried to do this review once, but my camera just wouldn't focus on anything, which is really strange of it. Usually focuses. So anyway, like most of the sets, it has 2 instruction booklets. There's nothing real important in book 1. It's just, it's just there. But in book 2, we finish it up. Duh. It's usually how instruction booklets go. And here's our final digital model. And I'll show now the comic that's included in all of these new sets. Alright, so they left the Gungan city. They surface in Naboo, in Theed. They meet up with Queen Amidala, and Jar Jar trips over something, and then they laugh at him. So, common everything. Alright, let's get on to these minifigures. Alright, hopefully we can focus this time. There we go. So first minifigure we got young Obi-Wan Kenobi. As you can see on his chest, he has his braid, because he's still a Padawan in this scene. So that's always nice. He does have back printing underneath his cape, but it's just your standard Jedi torso. So nothing real important. As you can see, he's got like really big eyes, in my opinion. I think he has big eyes. But anyway, he's got a dual-sided face. I didn't show you guys that in the Striker Starfighter video. Sorry about that. Anyway, here is his breathing underwater apparatus. Yeah. So, he can swim for long periods of time. Because they went to Naboo, so whatever. And then our next minifigure, Qui-Gon Jinn. Almost exactly the same as in the Sith Infiltrator, just he too has the breathing apparatus face. Otherwise, he's the same as in the other set. But there's nothing wrong with him. He's cool. You get his hair, so. Our third minifigure is Jar Jar Binks, who is the same as in the Battle of Naboo. But this time, LEGO gives him a harpoon to fight off swamp monsters and sea creatures. So, whatever. Give Jar Jar a weapon. That sounds like a smart idea. And our last minifigure, which is the reason you should probably buy this set, is Queen Amidala. She's completely brand new. We saw previews of her early on, and she's just fantastic looking. All that detail, and she's got a new dress piece, and her hair piece looks great. She's got a white face just like she does. Everything's fantastic with her. Alright, and lastly, it's not a minifigure, but it is included in the set, so I'll show it. You get a brick separator. which is always nice. Use it to get pieces out. Standard one. So better than going out and buying one. You get one for free in this set when you get it. So let's get on to the set. Let's move our minifigures. I almost dropped Qui-Gon. He almost died. Alright, so first off, this set is quite large. And which it should be, because it is $70, so it should be quite large. And it is. There is your sticker detail. There's those stickers. There's some stickers on the control panels, which I can't really show you at the moment. And then there's stickers on the inside, which you can see through the cockpit on the far end by my thumb. Alright, so here's the front. You got your headlights and your anchor on the front, which looks kind of cool. I don't know, that's a new piece in blue. It came out with the Pirates of the Caribbean sets. Right here, see how you have a little stud? You can actually take this out. So I'll just put the set down for a minute. Take this out. It's a little crate that holds an EMP grenade, or dabuba as they call them, and you get one on each side. It's cool. Why not, I guess. Here you have a little hidden light, which I think looks really cool. The way they built it was like sideways building techniques and whatnot, and I enjoy that kind of stuff. Let's look at the back. Here we have this orange looking piece. It's kind of like the propeller engine, or where the thrust is, I guess you would say. And then you got your tail, which does spin like it does in the movie, which is cool. And it looks pretty darn good. I don't know if it's common, but I got an extra one of these blue rods in my set. I don't know exactly if no, because it only shows 4 on the box. I don't know, I got an extra one of those. I don't know if that's a common thing or not, but I did. So anyway, what you do is you open up these cockpits, which is, I just love this piece. This is such a cool looking piece and clear. And you have opening right there, which has a little clip for a lightsaber, and that is always welcome, in my opinion, to clip your lightsaber. See, it goes there. You can't really see in there because, I don't know, it's got weird shadows. I'm going to move my light so we can see in there. Alright. The light just gets hot, so I don't like touching it too much. But then you can see inside, kind of. You can see the lightsaber. And everything, so that's cool. And what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to take off their capes. And take off their capes and put them in there, which is what I'm going to do real quick. So Obi-Wan is headless for a minute. But that's okay, he'll live. Because he is just a Lego. And you gotta do the same for Qui-Gon. So you just take their heads off and their capes. And because there's nowhere else to put them, so the capes just get put in here. And you just shut that and whatever. Now in this one, you do the same thing, it's the same compartment, but in this one it has this little grenade or bomb or whatever, I don't know what it's even called. I know what it is, I just don't know exactly what it's called. But it's a mine, there it is, that's the word I was looking for. Just that's included, why not? Might as well have one of those in there. And just like the other side, it has a lightsaber clip for Qui-Gon's lightsaber, which you can see right there. I hold it up. Alrighty, so you just close that. Now this last cockpit we open is the main one, and it's a little different than the other ones. Looks a bit different. It's got those things, and it's got your control panels, which the control panels are way up here. You can barely even see them because the set is built. But I'll just show you the sticker detail here. You can see it, and there's one on the other side. That's one sticker. And you just put them on. You just put them on these little studs that you just saw. Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan Kenobi. And they just sit nicely. Then you take Jar Jar. I don't care. You can do whatever you want with his gun. But then Jar Jar just sits in there too. I don't really feel like putting Jar Jar in there all the way. Fine, he's in there all the way. And you close it up, and which is accurate to the movie, all three of your people could fit. Which is good, because LEGO used to not be able to do that. Now, our last feature is, before I show you that, I don't know why, but I really like the way that this back part looks. I just think that was cool, and it's fun to build that part. Anyway, that's just weird of me saying. But our last feature is you pull this out, and I'll put this over here for now. I just like the way the body looks without the tail, like I was saying, the back part. But you take this out, and you wonder why you would want to take that out. But LEGO made this a little mini escape pod. You know, if a big sea animal is eating your sub, then you don't want to die, and you can just get the heck out of there. And that just goes on those hinges that you can see. It just slides in there, and you put it on the hinges. So, time for a little bit of a comparison. You can barely even see the sub. I'll get it to compare it to its counterpart, which is Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrator. I mentioned it earlier. You can't really tell from this angle, but it's really hard to show it otherwise. They're the same length. So if you have Darth Maul's, then the Gungan sub is the same size. Overall, the Gungan sub is wider, but both at their widest points, Darth Maul's being the wings, and the Gungan sub being the wings, I guess you could say, they're the same width too. But yeah, so they're about the same size, just different sets. And Darth Maul's has 6 more pieces. Otherwise, this is one of my favorite sets in the wave. I really like this one. I like the colors. I like the shape. I think LEGO did a really good job on this one. And you get the Queen Amidala minifigure and a bonus brick separator. So, I say go out and get it if you have the money for it. Thanks for watching. Next is the Fury Interceptor. So, stay tuned for that. See you guys.